I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had very high hopes when it came to The Flash. I thought this was going to be the biggest spectacle of the year. I thought it was going to blow everybody away, but it didn't. These are the 6 reasons why I think it flopped. Let's talk about it. Number one, the movie was overhyped. I mean, people who saw the movie were absolutely losing their minds. I mean, it came out at CinemaCon and people were like, wow, this must be one of the greatest superhero movies ever. And others were saying it's on the same level as The Dark Knight. I mean, there's no way, guys. So, by overhyping this movie, you pushed up the pressure level. The pressure was on. You don't say such things without it actually being true. Tom Cruise had a personal screening at his house. He was like, I love this movie. Everybody loved the movie. That's before it actually came out and everybody else got to see it. Number two, Ezra Miller. Guys, we all know what Ezra Miller has done. He delivered a great performance, a dual performance, but you can't look past what he's done. His behavior has been unacceptable. Some of the allegations and things that have come out has just been disastrous. And you can't look past those things. So, with him doing all those things, no press tour. So, on the other hand, I understand why they had to hype the movie. But that didn't work. I mean, a movie with no press tour, nobody's going to rush out to see this one, guys. That's another L at number two. Number three, the first Batman movie that I ever watched was Michael Keaton's Batman in 1989, which is weird because it's the same year that I was born. So I only got to see it like when I was 6 years old or 5 years old. It had that nostalgia because I saw it when I was very young. And this was Tim Burton's vision. And it's the only Batman that I knew up until I really started enjoying the animated series. But if you are not in that age range, then you wouldn't have been looking at the screen like, wow, it's Michael Keaton's Batman. He's back. You would have been like, okay, I need to go back and watch the first Batman. That's this generation's reaction. And if you are a little older, in your 40s, you would have been like, wow, it's Batman. This is Batman. It's Batman. You know? And I feel like that is a problem. The nostalgia only worked with a particular age group. It didn't work with everyone. Now, on the other hand, if you took Christian Bale's Batman and you put him in this movie, that would have broken the internet, guys. That would have been absolutely insane. Even me, I would have lost my mind because I know Michael Keaton's Batman, but Christian Bale is my favorite version of Batman. I would have ran to the movie theaters if it was Christian Bale, guys. So that's also one thing to take into consideration. The nostalgia level didn't save the movie like it worked on Spider-Man No Way Home. That worked because everybody remembers Toby and Andrew. But Keaton, 54 years ago, not gonna work. Number four, Supergirl. I mean, wow. We've waited to see Supergirl in live action for a while now, since the new DCEU. And this is what they give us. She was underused in this role. It felt more like a cameo than actually being part of the team. They didn't give her a lot to work with. It's just like they save her. She's back to herself. She remembers a few things. She flies around. She makes lightning strike Barry. Like, what, guys? Like, what is that about? I was expecting more, guys, because the way that she was pitched in the trailers was like she's gonna be an integral part of the whole movie, and that didn't work, guys. And I feel like it's a shame because the actress who plays Supergirl absolutely killed it, guys. And it's a shame that she was underused in this part. I hope she gets another shot to play Supergirl again. Kara Zor-El. Number 5. This one is pretty difficult to look past, guys. But the CGI. Whoo. CGI was really bad, guys. Like, really very shocking, appalling, horrible, all that mixed into one. And I was like, what's happening to my eyes? I'm going to talk about the baby sequence, the baby shower, the first sequence of the movie. I mean, wow, guys, like the babies. Those are some of the scariest babies I've ever seen. Like, there's no emotion on those babies' faces. And the VFX, like, what's going on here, guys? And I mean, Andy, I love Andy Muschietti, but there's no way you can try to defend how bad the CGI was in this movie, guys. I mean, like, it looked like something from PlayStation 3 era, like very bad, like a very bad cutscene. Not good. Not good at all. Last but not least, at number 6 is the ending. The ending was very messy, was all over the place. There was a lot going on. And the reason why you got emotionally invested in the movie, there wasn't really a payoff. I mean, all that whole arc that Barry went through felt like it was for nothing. I mean, all he had to do was just put back the can of tomatoes. Yeah, I know, guys, that didn't work for me. And the CGI for some of those uh vintage characters was bad. And stop doing this thing where you bring deceased actors back to life, guys. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, don't do it. And Nicolas Cage fighting a giant spider. I'm glad that Superman movie didn't come out, guys. And this is the one. This is the ultimate nail in the coffin for me, guys. You end the movie with a funny cameo. George Clooney. I mean, it's redemption for the nipples, but George Clooney, that's how you end the movie? Really? Come on, guys, man. I was really expecting better than this, guys. Andy Muschietti, a brilliant director. I mean, I absolutely loved it, chapter 1 and chapter 2, but I think he should go back to horror. I heard that he's directing The Brave and the Bold. That might be good because it completely cuts ties with the Snyderverse. So I think the announcement of James Gunn taking over has literally bombed all of the other DC movies, because people have this thing where all these movies are attached to something that used to be, and it's not enough to get me to the cinema for what's to come. Everybody's waiting on Superman Legacy. I feel even Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2 might have a rough time at the box office. So that's the 6 reasons why I think The Flash failed, guys. I'm actually kind of heartbroken. Really. Okay, not really heartbroken, but it's really sad to have this movie flop. Some people love it, and there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm just not part of the group of people that love the movie. Maybe I was expecting something else, or the hype level was too high. I know it just didn't work for me, guys. But that's it for me, guys. That's why I think The Flash didn't work. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I talking a load of codswallop? Where do they say codswallop? In Harry Potter, yes. Am I talking a load of codswallop? I don't know. But that's just what I think. And that's the beauty of movies, guys. What you love might be something that I don't like. And what I love, you'll be like, this guy is talking out of the side of his neck. You know? That's why I love movies. It's a debate. We can have a debate about it. That's it for me, guys. Cesare Roach Entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit that like button, the bell, and stay up to date with some of my crazy thoughts and reactions when it comes to entertainment. I mean, who doesn't love movies, guys? I have a passion for movies, so I can talk about it all day. Catch you on the next one.